Hello, I'm Anand Vasu, and you're watching Anand on Cricket. And what a game we have just witnessed. Virat Kohli, King Kohli as he's called among all his fans, 47th One Day International 100, fastest to 13,000 runs. Sachin Tendulkar set the benchmark, of course, but Kohli has gone there much, much faster. Last few months, Kohli version 2 has really set the pace. Again, that 100 mark, matching Tendulkar's records, is very much back on the table. The manner in which Kohli played against Pakistan, the best bowling attack, fast bowlers who have challenged India, who have challenged Kohli before, he literally took them apart. There's no other way of putting it. It was total domination from Kohli. And this was a very, very important thing because Kohli was not playing only for himself. He was not playing only for the Indian team. He was also playing for his batting partner at the crease, KL Rahul. Now, Rahul is coming back into the side after more than 5 months, playing serious cricket after more than 5 months. It was on May 1st when he was playing for Lucknow Super Giants that he went after a ball that was going to the boundary and heard a snap. It was bad. He didn't know how bad. The tendon connected to his quadricep had completely ripped and detached itself. Now, that was serious. It took surgery, months of rehabilitation, very, very boring physiotherapy sessions for him to get back into a position to even be able to play cricket. Just as he was getting set to play, well, he picked up a niggle at the National Cricket Academy. That set him back further. He told BCCI just a couple of days ago that this was a very difficult phase for him. But he is one who's used to going through a lot in life. I'll tell you this because I first saw him when he was just a kid playing in the Under-19 World Cup in New Zealand in 2010. He was opening the batting for India and his partner was Mayank Agarwal, of course another Karnataka player and someone who over the years has become a good friend of Rahul's. What we saw then was this wispy, like thin kid, barely any fuzz on his face. You would say in some ways he was a stereotype of a batting Rahul from Bangalore. So naturally what was expected was that he was going to do well in longer form cricket, and it proved to be true because he played beautifully through the offside, didn't play any of these T20 type paddles and reverse sweeps and laps and that kind of thing. He was a fairly correct player and one who relied on timing rather than power. He had to back then because he wasn't the bulked up KL Rahul that he is today. From there on, he told his coach, his childhood coach, that just like MS Dhoni, he also wanted to grow his hair long. The coach would have none of it. He wouldn't listen to him. He gave him a very simple piece of advice. You play for India, just like Dhoni has, and then after that you grow your hair, you do what you want. I'm not going to ask you any questions. And Rahul, to be fair to him, followed this up. Once he did play for India, he let his personality shine through more. He grew his hair out, wore a man bun, all kinds of things. The beard came, and then of course there was the tattoo phase. If you check out his Instagram, you'll see at one stage he says, "My body is my canvas," and he uses those tattoos all over his arms, shoulders, and perhaps elsewhere to express his personality. Now, these are different phases that Rahul has come through, and now he is entering a new phase in his career. At 33, he is experienced, but because of injuries, he's been in and out of the team, and this was only his 6th century, the one he made against Pakistan in Colombo. He would have expected by now to have played a lot more cricket and made a lot more runs, and certainly, myself being from Bangalore, a lot of the experts there, a lot of the former players there thought that this boy was made for big things and that he would achieve a lot more. Now there's an important World Cup coming up, and this Asia Cup, in a sense, was something of a fitness test, of a pressure test, of a rhythm test for Rahul, because you can do all the work you want in the nets, you can do all the running you want in the National Cricket Academy, strength and conditioning, physios, trainers, they can do all the work and they can set all the challenges for you. But when you have to do it out in the middle, under pressure, in hot and humid conditions like those at the Premadasa Stadium against Pakistan, there is no bigger test that any Indian cricketer can go through. And he came through with flying colours, not just with the bat. After 5 overs, perhaps he needed a little bit of time to recover, and it was tough. Even Kohli was struggling by the end of the innings, given how much they were running between the wickets. After 5 overs of the Indian fielding, KL Rahul took the wicket-keeping gloves from Ishan Kishan, and there again he was, I would not say flawless, because there weren't too many challenges on offer, but he was very tidy, he moved well, he collected the ball well, he didn't miss any chances. In a sense, KL Rahul will think of this as a chance, another chance to set together his legacy. He may not have played as much cricket as some of his peers. He does not have the number of centuries, the volume of runs, and the sheer weight of numbers that perhaps batsmen in India are judged by. But the team rates him very highly, which is why they have watched his recovery so closely and then eased him back into the playing 11. And this is the beauty of cricket. If you see, before this 2-day, 1-day international between India and Pakistan, KL Rahul was not to play. 1 hour before the match started, KL Rahul was not figuring in the playing 11. It was Shreyas Iyer who was penciled in to bat at number 4, and on the team sheet that the team signed off, he was at number 13. Then a back spasm. They strike out Shreyas Iyer's name, swap him for KL Rahul, and they play both KL Rahul and Ishan Kishan. And then what does Rahul do? Grabs the opportunity with both hands. Now, this suggests to me that even the team was not 100% sure whether he would be up for the rigours of playing a long innings and then keeping for 50 overs. He proved that he is very much ready and raring to go. Now the team will know that their first choice, number 5 batsman and wicketkeeper, is set for the World Cup. They have Ishan Kishan as a luxury, as a backup, and in case Shreyas takes more time to recover, he could well still figure in the 11 along with KL Rahul. But the important thing is, India, their joint highest score against Pakistan, their biggest win in terms of runs against Pakistan, King Kohli firing, and KL Rahul back. Thank you for watching. Please hit like, subscribe, share, and pass this on to all your friends.